Hi and welcome to the Martin Bell Show. Hopefully you've been keeping well, and in the video today I'm going to be reading from the Daily Mail Online from the money section of this newspaper, and it's going to be about people not being able to retire, or if they are able to and they don't have to commute, that they still want to work. So forget retirement, gold watches, we're still happily clocking on the growing and greying army who don't want to give up work or touch their pensions. Smart move. Might as well keep adding to it as much as you possibly can until you need to start to draw down on it. So experts say some older workers can no longer afford to stop due to COVID, which is a shame, but hopefully that eventually they may be able to enjoy some retirement in their older age. Others are happy to keep going because they do not have to face the commute. Numbers of over 65s in work surges to by 70,000 over 3 months last summer. There used to be a tradition that when you hit retirement age you'd get a gold watch from the company and head off to a relax full time. However, my money advisors now say that more and more pensioners are happy to keep on working, especially as they can do some from home. Personally, I don't think I'd ever be happy fully retiring. I'm not a person who likes to sit around and do nothing. If I do that for too long, I start feeling low, and I don't like that feeling. I get lethargic and lazy, and I feel like icky. I always like to be doing something, or trying to achieve something, or gain knowledge in something, or fix something, or improve something, or make content. I like to keep myself busy. I don't like to waste my day. We only have so long on this earth, and it's best not to waste too much time, but it is sometimes nice to chill and relax, and when you do chill and relax, you really do appreciate that time a lot more. If you do it very often, it loses some of its value. So experts say the virus crisis means some older workers can no longer afford to stop, while the working from home revolution means others have decided to keep going, because they do not have to face the commute, and it has more money coming in, gives them things to do, and it enables them to have more money, and they can enjoy their retirement more. Figures from the Office of National Statistics reveal that there was a 70,000 surge in numbers of over 65s in employment over the 3 months last summer to hit 1.34 million. Rethinking Plans research from wealth manager Bruin Dolphin found that the pandemic has forced 16% of co-workers of over 55 to change their retirement plans. More than half said that they had to delay retirement by average of 3 years because of the impact of savings and investments on the stock market. Yet, Bruin Dolphin says it's seen more and more clients turn their back on their traditional hard stop retirement, and many now plan to work part-time, start their own business, or retrain something else. I think there's been like a new reawakening of people realising that total retirement of doing nothing is not very rewarding. You can get bored, you can get lazy, you become quite isolated, and then you don't have things to do or goals to achieve, and you don't get, if you're in a physical job or semi-physical, you don't get as much exercise, so that you age quicker if you don't keep as motivated or moving around. Carla Morris, financial planner and wealth manager, says many of our clients in their 50s are no longer planning to retire completely. One client who was based in Milton Keynes commuted to London for work has changed his retirement plans, as he's happily able to work from home in his new dream home in Devon, which is really grateful and really good. So now more people are able to work from home, which is really cool. So British workers are also the least likely in Europe to want to stop working immediately when they reach retirement age, according to global survey by Pensioners Invest firm Asia. I think we're quite heavy workers as British people. We do like to work and keep ourselves busy. It says that 30% of UK workers will fully stop working at retirement, compared to with 57% in Spain, 49% in France, and 40% in Germany. But that's still quite high. I can see, I think it's going to start to change more. I think people are going to really appreciate the fundamentals of having money coming in, and enables them to better their life. and buy things that they want, or foods or items that they may need, or even more security for later in life if they are unable to work. Agents Pensions Director Stephen Cameron says increased life expectancy, greater flexibility and desire to remain active attitude at all factors driving a desire among UK workers to choose both the timing and the way in which they retire. Enjoying the work-life balance. Sarah Coles, personal finance analyst at investment firm Hargreaves Lansdown, says working from home made life easier for some. She says one of the most unexpected aspects of the pandemic has been enabling more people to work from home. It has transformed their work-life balance. If workplaces adopt more working from home as standard in the future, it will open up potential for more people to do so full or part-time as they transition into retirement. There can be some more risks involved in this, security breaches, if their PCs aren't properly protected, or there could be a potential for more fraud. She says nearly 11% of people aged 65 and over were still working, which was more than double when it was 20 years ago. She says rather than working full-time and running headlong into their brick wall of retirement, we're increasingly seeing it as a gradual process starting with a move into part-time work. And this also happens in the States. A lot of people do part-time work at the Starbucks in America. The reason being is that it enables them to get the healthcare that they need, or gives them healthcare coverage. So will the pandemic scupper dreams? Broker Interactive Investors Great British Retirement Survey found 1 in 5 people aged 60 to 65 that they will need to delay retirement because of the pandemic's impact on their pension pots. Nearly 1 in 4 said they fear that they would never be able to retire. It's also revealed that 21% were more likely to do some form of paid work in retirement in order to offset investment losses linked to the pandemic. And 44% of people still working in retirement said they did it because they enjoyed it, rather than for financial need, in up to 37% last year. Becky O'Connor, head of pension savings at Interactive Investor, says going downstairs and putting the kettle on before heading into the study is far more manageable and probably very rewarding as well. It's like, I'm just going to make myself a cup of tea, go to work, and get some work. You don't have to deal with the office politics or people that you don't really enjoy being around. You don't have to deal with them, which is really cool. So working from home makes get into a workplace and home again every day, and also you don't have the hours of commuting to work, and you have more free time, and there's more work-life balance. So if you go to London, it takes 2 hours or an hour and a half to get there. That's 4 hours there and back each day that you've lost. And with the work, if you're at home, you can just have if you have a spare room, you can just set a spare room, and then all you have to do is probably walk most 30 feet, and then you're in your office, which is so cool. Working from home makes continuing past retirement age more appealing for some people who like the idea of carrying on but were previously put off by the slog of getting to workplace and home again every day. And yeah, that would put me off probably as well. And if I had the option to work from home, if I did have a job for that, I would probably take it as well. And if you take the physical strain out of working life at home, the possibility of carrying on the work for longer becomes real. Working from home revolution could be a wonder for those who want to carry on working but have enough office life. So we have Palmer can now live with a retiree in Thailand to run his booming online business. Cool for him. It's a great motivation, and so hopefully it will be hopefully we've been able to emulate his situation where I will be very successful as well. The 60-year-old who teaches people how to run a business online says age and location no longer matter, as lots of workers are now able to meet via video using services like Zoom. Rob Leff says online people do not care how old you are as long as you can do the job. And that's all that matters. As long as you can do the job, people do not care. You do not get pigeonholed as someone in the 60s. The father of 4 splits his time between Chipstead in Surrey, Thailand, and Australia, where he has family. That's really cool, and that coffee does actually look really yummy. And I'm probably, after I make this video, will go and make myself a cup of coffee. And if this YouTube channel does well, I will probably be able to work from home as well and be able to work anywhere. I'll also have an internet connection, a semi-decent PC. That's all that matters. But I will probably just invest whatever my YouTube channel makes into the stock market, and I will probably keep my main job for quite a long time until I have like substantial sums of money invested. Even if I make more money, then at one time I thought, once I hit the amount of money my job that I could ever earn, I got now, and if I never earn any more, say if my job could only earn me up to retirement age $500,000, if I made like $500,000, I then said I would then stop working. But now I've changed my mind that I will continue working even if I did achieve them goals, because I actually kind of do like my place of work and working there, and it's really good. But eventually I will look forward to changing and furthering my career, because I would like to earn more money per hour, and that way it enables me to have more options and have a better quality standard of life, and it enables me to invest more, and I don't have to give up so much more of my time. The father of four splits his time between ship stints in Surrey, Thailand. I read that. Currently in Thailand, he says it's a fantastic place to live. I tend to keep working for 20 or maybe 30 years more. There's a real chance to join a second career. Cool. So a new trend for part-time roles. Improvements in life expectancy mean that those nearing retirement are having to consider working a little longer. Even if it's part-time, though, to make their pensions last longer, men aged 60 can now expect to live to 85, and women 60 to 87. Bruins, Dolphins, and Mr. Morrison's adds, for many people retirement is becoming a process rather than an event. A period of part-time work as phased retirement helps to reduce some of the pressure on pensions, as people are living much longer now. She also says that some clients are no longer looking to spend savings on travel, adding that coronavirus saw that the world grind to a halt and countries close their borders. For some people, plans to travel the world have been shelved or simply been less tempting than they were a year ago. Personally, there are some really lovely places in the United Kingdom, and I would love to visit them. And if I do really well, I would like to have like a vacation home I would have, which would be lovely to have. And then I probably wouldn't want to let it out, because I don't want anyone trashing it or damaging it or making it a mess. And for the amount of money that I'll bring in, I'd rather have the peace of mind knowing it's fully my space and no one else can go in there. So why I might have a few other properties that will be for renting out solely, but I wouldn't be going to them. So it pays for you to delay. Yet there are advantages to pushing back your pension. You don't pay any national insurance contributions on income which you earn once you have passed the retirement age. I didn't know that. I didn't know you didn't pay national insurance once you passed retirement age. So this is why it's important to read, because you learn new things each day. So that could actually really add up to considerable sums of money. If you're earning quite a lot of money, you don't have to pay national insurance. That might change in the future, but then you could add more opportunities to go for like a nice vacation, or upgrading your house, or potentially investing in it more, or buying nice ingredients for food, or improving your garden. Gives you so many more options and improving your situation. But your tax rate and your allowance and your pension contribution shrinks. Once you have started taking money out of your pot down to £4,000, continuing to earn also means you have a greater chance of being able to leave money to loved ones to pay for long-term care. Pension tips in uncertain times. And what if your retirement plans have been scuppered? If you have access to other savings, you might want to consider using these before accessing your pension. Alternatively, income drawdown will give you flexibility and enables you to keep your pension savings invested whilst you draw an income from your investment as you need it. Ideally, avoid big withdrawals if the value of your pension fund has fallen, so you give it a chance to recover. Bear in mind that if in a workplace pension, these are often end up default funds, which gradually reduce exposure to shares in 5 to 10 years before retirement, and invest a larger portion in gilts and bonds. This may soften market slumps. So I won't read any further because my voice is really starting to dry out and I don't have any more water or any tea with me at this moment in time. But I think we got the gist of this message of this article. So there's a lot more options that people have now, and enables more options for people to have and more choice, which is really good. So if you found this video useful and you want to see some more, then please feel free to subscribe. Clicking the bell notification button gets you notified when I next release a video. I also play video games from episodes and live streams, as well as I document my stock and ISA portfolios, as well as my self-invested personal pension. Thank you very much, take care and have a great day.